Illinois 91, Missouri 48, the biggest blowout, the most lopsided result in the history of this rivalry. We will break it all down for you, but first, we must remind you we are brought to you by Tinker Coffee. TinkerCoffee.com. Promo code SLEEPERS. Get 15% off your first order. Tell the people more.
Listen, the aroma of this cup of coffee, the taste of it, everything about it is special. I am currently hooked on the Zing blend. I will be trying others, let that be known. I set up the recurring order, which I recommend everybody does. You don't want to have to worry about waking up in the morning not having coffee beans readily available. I will not have that issue. I will crash out. I need my coffee. I need my Tinker. Use promo code SLEEPERS, get an extra 25% off. And let me tell y'all, folks, I'm a coffee snob now. Tinker did it to me though. That's the thing. Once I tried this, I'm like, this is the new standard. Don't put that other stuff in front of you. It ain't Tinker, it ain't Cart.
Cart, you said you're on the Zing blend.
Yeah, I'm on that Zing blend thing. We're back.
Two
Back.
men as freshly haircutted as ourselves could not drink anything other than Tinker.
Yeah, that Tinker right back somewhere in that area.
Promo code Sleevers, tinkercoffee.com, up to 25% off if you place a recurring order. If you set that up, 15% off as a first time user. Yes.
Quick question. Is there any promo code to place a recurring play order so that Illinois does this more often?
Yeah, if we could place a recurring order on Illinois performances, sign me up for this one. Let's get to it. This was fun. This game had everything except for a winning ticket for me because I had Keaton Waggler to score 25 points in this game at 12 to 1. I had a bonus bet with an unnamed sports book that would have paid out roughly $3,000. And don't worry, he was 3 points short. Felt so good at halftime when he had 16 and his tunnel visioned superstar teammate just so happened to be hobbled in the locker room. Thought it was automatic. Then they started blitzing ball screens, and my guy Keaton is just too unselfish to score in the second half. Jokes aside, this was Keaton Waggler's first of many, I think, masterpieces. This kid, I don't even know what to say. We're going to try for the next 5 minutes to try and describe how brilliant he was. Don't get me wrong, there were other good performances. Stojakovic was great when he returned. Tomislav with signs of life. Zvonimir was flying around doing crazy things defensively. Brad was playing the lineups that analytically say they are best and they were making huge runs. Defensively, I think this was the best performance I've seen from an Illinois team in the 4 years that we have done this. But we have to start with Keaton Waggler, Cart. Why was he so good in this game?
Dog, that kid, like, without even just like going too deep into it, that kid is so good and knows exactly how to play basketball. And that's kind of like an afterthought nowadays. Like he just does everything correct. Everything. He makes the right plays. He can shoot the basketball. He's got great length, great handle, great just scoring bag in general. Like, and it seems like he's still figuring things out. The fact that we just watch, or we right now are, I think, watching the worst version of Keaton Waggler because that's, I think, how good he's going to get throughout this year in his one season in Champaign. By the way, I know we said, I think, two videos ago, maybe two previews ago, that like this is it for him. This is it. I know there was some year two propaganda, maybe like getting him back. This is it for him in a very special season, I think. But he's just so fun to watch, man. He's efficient. He can pass the ball. He rebounds the ball well. Great size, length, just all that.
Yeah, he is spectacular. I'm still in awe. And I know we kind of forfeited the right to be shocked about this because truly give credit to everyone that covers Illinois for a job. In the summer, all we heard was that this kid is special. And you and I shrugged it aside and said, yeah, right. This is the propaganda machine. This is what they do every single season. He can't possibly be this good. He is. And he's even better than described. And not just from a caliber, he's great standpoint. How about he's fun to watch? I mean, my God, there's no player right now in the country, other than Braden Smith for obvious selfish reasons. There's no player in the country I enjoy watching more than Keaton Waggler. Just isn't.
Ah, not I.
Okay. We can't make it 7 minutes without just like, yeah, I still don't enjoy this.
No, I enjoy it, just not the best, just not the most in the country.
Okay, all right.
My superstar gave me a triple double with no fouls yesterday again.
Who's your superstar? Oh, AJ DeBonta. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair.
Yeah, besides that, Keaton's next though.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm not doing this. I'm not coming on like getting all excited about Illinois just for you to pour cold water on every single sentence that we say. I'm not doing it.
I'm not pouring Keaton. No, I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
This is the most exciting player in the country to you.
I like watching Keaton Waggler more than any player in the country besides Braden Smith.
Wow. Okay. That's
Because
all right.
every little thing. No, now I'm going to go, and you're not allowed to interrupt me and just act like it's stupid. Keaton Waggler, every little thing this kid does on a possession by possession basis contributes to winning. And it's the difference between this Illinois team and last year's Illinois team, and possibly even Illinois' team 2 years ago. And it's different than the superstars that are more entertaining, quote unquote, to watch. I like watching this more because if you just fixate on him, and I fixated on him because I had the bonus bet on him to score 25. I watched this game through a lens entirely of play by play by play by play. What is Keaton Waggler doing? He didn't make a mistake for 40 minutes. He's a freshman. Like I have not seen a kid this poised and this polished, I think, ever, including freshman Braden Smith, including all these amazing freshmen we have watched before. It's truly like Trey Burke-ish how poised and mature this kid is. And I'm not talking even the skill set stuff. The skill set stuff is also special. People were worried about his shot 2 weeks ago. He's shooting 43% from three right now on crazy volume. It feels like he's more like a 45% shooter. And the more attempts go, it's just going to get better. But even like he has such a quick release. If you get out to him, he just puts it on the deck. The only times he ever gets flustered at all is when he gets off that 2 foot pivot and the defense somehow isn't shook. And if that happens, he just pivots and kicks back out instead of turning it over and forcing a bad shot. He is just an elite IQ player that I give Brad Underwood credit, number one, for finding him, developing him. But number three, the big thing they're doing right now, they're letting him rock. They are turning this team into Keaton Waggler's team. And this team, if they play through him, which they did in this game for the first time all year, if they play through him, they're that special. And I don't think it's a coincidence. And Andre got involved too in the second half. I'm not going back to the Andre conversation. Andre can work off of Keaton, but it better be Keaton driving the play. Get Andre off some cuts, and he can get 2 feet in the paint and finish off of Keaton's magic. If Keaton gets swarmed, they had to blitz every single ball screen against him. He swings to Merck, who's a plus passer, or T, who's a plus passer, or all these 40% shooters that are now standing wide open. I don't know how you stop this team if Keaton is going to be the primary engine behind it. Underwood deserves credit for pivoting to this so quickly in the season, and I am just enjoying it. I don't care if you disagree. I don't care if Illinois fans disagree. This is my favorite Illinois player I have watched in like 10 years.
Wow. That was impassioned. I
Yeah,
feel it.
because I
I'm not
love
mad.
the
I'm not,
kid.
huh?
I love the kid.
I know as you should. He's nasty. He's really good. Like truly, really good. I just love how this came about the fact that I said that Keaton Waggler is not the most exciting or fun player to watch in the country.
I just let me be excited. Let me be
Yeah,
excited
you
without
can be
just be like
excited.
pouring
I'm
water.
not saying don't be excited. Go crazy. You
Okay, and that's
should.
what I did. Thank you for allowing me to be excited.
This is your space to be excited.
Thank you. I feel safe and I feel heard. Where would you like to go next?
Can we talk about how I lost my 40-1 ticket?
What was 40-1?
For Petrovic over half point.
Yeah, tough.
Everyone scored in this basketball game except for him and some dude from Missouri with the last name Northweather.
Even when things are going well for Illinois, there is always something somewhere in the room that isn't what it's supposed to be. You know, like that's just how Brad operates. And yeah, I don't think it's a problem at all because, by the way, Petro was in the post game cheesing, jumping around, smiling, holding the trophy. So it appears that whatever the plan is Petrovic is bought in on right now, but yeah, Brandon Lee first half minutes, Petro sitting with the walk-ons with Kylin with 2 fouls and Andre hurt.
Crazy. But that we should expect. I mean, that is what it is right now. Who cares?
Do you think that's the right decision?
Look, we took Belichick, so Uncle Misco can suck it up.
I think Petro just stinks.
That could be the case.
He's too small for this team. He can't defend. You don't need a pass first engine when you have Keaton Waggler and the Visich brothers and Merck and Kylin.
I thought he was Braden though.
Well, that was who was that said that?
Not sure if we ever got confirmation
Yeah,
on like who actually said it.
I guess so. Yeah, poor Petro, but I think Petro's fine. Petro's checks are still cashing, and he has to work a lot less hard than he anticipated when he came to Champaign.
Mm.
Andre had the injury thing. Andre also was pretty amazing in this game when he was on the court. He ended up playing 25 minutes, 16 points on 5 for 8 from the floor, made all 4 of his free throws. Credit to him for that. That hasn't been a consistent theme this year. He had 2 assists to 1 turnover. Credit to him for that. That hasn't been a consistent theme this year. He did have 4 fouls, and he did leave the game after, I think, tripping over himself. Did you see what really happened when he went to the locker room?
It looked like he tripped over himself, but I'm not positive.
I never formally heard, and they never really showed a full replay of it, but it appeared he was just running back on defense and tripped over himself. And okay, now he's in the locker room. For what it's worth, whatever they gave him at halftime worked, and he was in the game for highlight dunks the entire second half and runouts. So, what's your? I mean, I know we've had a lot of Andre conversations. To me, this is a big, 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 big step forward because there was a moment here. I'll frame it just from my personal viewing experience of this. Sleeve Nash got in my mentions.
Whoa.
Sleeve Nash got in my mentions. Former Discord user who went to war with us a little bit on a couple things we thought. Sleeve hit the mentions and said, "Merry Christmas, G. You were right. This team's better without Andre, with the shooters on the floor." Now, I will point out, when Andre got hurt, I went to the locker room. Illinois was up 3. By the end of the half, they were up 16. And that ball movement was humming. And Hum and Davis were making good plays. And Waggler had 16 at halftime. They looked unbeatable when they kind of were forced into trying that. When Andre was on the court in the first half, they were in a dogfight with Missouri, a team they ended up beating by 40. Now, huge, 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 huge pivotal things happened in the second half. Andre came back. They still played through Keaton. Keaton played every single rep at point guard in the second half. That's the first time that's happened to my eye this year. They ran off-ball stuff for Andre. Andre had a great half within the mold of this is Keaton's team. And I think this is the first time this season that has happened. And they still extended the lead in a big way in the second half. I think I looked at the end of this. Keaton's plus minus was something stupid like plus 40 in 34 minutes. I believe second in terms of plus minus, I believe was Merck. That's what I'm begging for. And then Andre was third and everybody else down the list. So in terms of this whole identity conversation, to me, enormous green light, thumbs up that they're figuring this out. They're figuring out how to play Andre in the realm of let's play through Keaton. And if they figure that out, this team, I think, can win a national championship. What was your view of this? Is this his injury kind of forced them down this path, and then they kind of figured it out on the fly?
Yeah, I think that Keaton just does so many winning things with the basketball in his hand, either if it's for himself or for others, that, you know, I think the benefit of having Andre out there with him is if there's a situation where things aren't going to plan with Keaton, if that does happen, correct? You
Never
pivot to
happens.
if it does happen. Keaton's never had a bad game.
It won't happen.
He's never had a bad game.
I'm telling you right now, other than foul trouble,
Okay,
there
but
will not be games where Keaton Waggler is making mistakes and the offense isn't humming. I'm telling you right now, and you can bookmark this, you can clip it,
You
you can
can't.
come back.
You're telling me it's not going to happen one time for the rest of the year.
No, because I think you, and I understand this sounds crazy. Guys have bad games, but most guys' bad games, like what I heard from the critics who disagree with my whole pitch on what this team should be, was, well, everyone's missing. When everyone goes cold, we need Andre. Everyone goes cold because of the shots everyone's taking. Like, you can go back and watch this game and script out line item by line item, possession by possession. They never had a bad shot, ever. They got wide open threes and wide open dunks the entire game because they played through Keaton Waggler. And then if they swarmed, like the adjustment from Missouri was blitz them on screens. So then guess what? He hits the roll, man. And it's T or Merck who are plus passers. Like Merck had 5 assists. He led the team in assists this game because you're playing off of Keaton's action. T finally had his best game of the year because you're playing off of Keaton's action, and those decisions are so easy for those guys. And that doesn't happen. And again, this is not beating the dead horse because Andre figured out how to be a part of it. And that raises the ceiling exponentially. That's really exciting. But this premise that, like, there's going to be games it doesn't work, I fundamentally totally disagree with. There will not be games that if they play through Keaton Waggler running point in the short roll with T and Merck, that those guys can't generate wide open shots. We have not seen that this year. We have seen Illinois go away from it. And that's when the cold stretches happen, is when they play your turn, my turn. Let's watch him go. Okay, now it's Kylin's turn. Okay, now like Merck got the ball for the first time in 5 possessions. That is when they go cold, not when they play this way.
Yeah, I mean, look, I just think everything going through Keaton is gonna make things better for Illinois. But if something happens that you say will not happen, you could also just pivot to just letting Andre do the Andre thing if you want to. Like it's
Sure.
an option to have. So, but like that being the break glass in case of scenario option, I think is a better thing for Illinois. If that's the case moving forward, just because Keaton makes like I think I said it on a couple other videos. It reminds me if I was watching like a 6'7" Jace Richardson, and a 6'7" Jace Richardson is a top 10 NBA draft pick. That's really what it feels like to me. So,
I think he's,
um,
it sounds crazy, dude. I think he is better than Jace's peak at Michigan State right now.
yeah, because he's 6'6".
Well, he also he touches more parts of the game.
What? But I'm saying he's 6'6" and he's playing in Illinois and Brad Underwood's system.
Yeah, but also I don't know. He just touches more parts of the game. He just like Jace was amazing. Jace was efficient as all get out. He had games with 20. Like this game from Keaton was not something Jace ever did or could do. It was every possession, and maybe that is just Michigan State didn't ask him to do it. Fine, I don't know. Keaton's different. This kid's different. This kid is different than Jace. This kid is different than Burke is my comp right now. He's like a 6'7" Burke. I don't know what you do with that.
Illinois is good, man.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're amazing. Um, with it, I think there will still be some things to figure out. But point blank, obviously, I've been a skeptic of Andre. I didn't think they would figure out how to use Andre in that setting. And they did. The second half was, I think, the best Andre's looked, other than like the 1 to 2 halves where he went nuclear, you know?
Yeah, he's just a bucket.
Right.
He's a bucket. Keaton's skilled. Merck is skilled. It's got a bunch of guys. This is what the if they could just find this, do this all the time, then this team is nasty.
Talk to me on defense, because this was, I think, the best defensive performance I've seen from a Brad team in like 3 years.
Which confuses me. That's honestly probably why it's frustrating to see them in other situations. If this defense can do this, then why does it look like it's layup lines when they're playing other teams?
So I was going to ask, did you think this was just like Illinois was inspired, got after it a little
I
more?
think there was a little bit of like get up for this bragging rights rivalry game to it,
For sure.
for sure. And I mean, look. I also think that Illinois too was able to take advantage of what Missouri doesn't do well technically. Like, I mean, you're looking at a top 50 offense for Missouri, right? So the fact that they shut them down the way they did, especially early on, because I think Anthony Robinson, the guy that can really fill it up for Missouri, he had 7 quick, like really, really quick in this basketball game. I was like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah.
We want Anthony Robinson to get 25 in the first half, and we'll figure it out in the second half. They really shut off the water to everybody after that, which as I was watching it, I was like, this is repeatable. Illinois could do this. This is what they're capable of. Like, this is great, but why is this only happening in this game? Like, I'm glad it happened. If I'm an Illinois fan, I'm glad it happened. Now I would be watching the rest of the year and be like, I know what this team is capable of defensively. We shouldn't be having these defensive yuck performances if they're capable of this.
So Illinois had 8 blocks in this game from 5 guys. Jake Davis had a block, Andre had a block, Merck had a block, Keaton Waggler had 2 blocks and 2 steals. And I want to give some credit to Big Z, who played like his 8th man role in this game, only 17 minutes, still less than his brother. He had 3 blocks, and those blocks might as well have counted for 7. Like that one, he beat off the backboard and then stood over the dude. And again, the funniest part of this Illinois team to me is it's like, how do you even describe this? It's like I like I don't know. It's like him and Merck are like the Bash brothers from Mighty Ducks.
Hmm.
And like the rest of the team is very aware that those guys are the Bash brothers. And at any given point, one of them might light a fuse and get teed up or like run into the stands. And
They're the Morris twins.
yeah, but like they take care of each other.
Or maybe it's like those old Pacer teams. It's Ron Artest and Steven Jackson.
But have you noticed that it's like Z will make a highlight play and the entire team, including Merck, will like grab him
Hmm.
before he can even do what he wants to do. Or like Merck starts having a hot-headed moment and people push him away. It's like they self-preserve each other from each other. And they're gonna have to figure that out all season because like Z's not gonna stop being a hothead, neither is Merck. But they've channeled it in like a really good way through 1 month of the season, as long as Merck's not benched in the doghouse. But yeah, I don't know. Like I thought Z was amazing in this game. I thought he was the kind of initiator of the defensive tone of this game because it's such a difference between when his brother is in and when Big Z is in. Big Z comes in and just takes away everything at the rim in a way that Tomislav doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, Z's just got some natural gifts on the defensive end, on top of the dickheadness that he possesses, and yeah, they just have to, you know, when they channel it for good, it's so positive for Illinois, but also like he has moments where it hurts you, and you just got to figure it out, you know.
Yeah. Tommy ended up making 3 threes, finished with 14 points and 5 rebounds. He was the third leading scorer for Illinois in this game. Most of his points came after I tweeted at halftime that Zvonimir's just been better than Tomislav this year. Where
Hmm.
do you stand on the Visich brother battle for the minutes at the 5 on this team?
I mean, it's the Visage brother tale of time. Like, is are the brothers hitting threes? Are they hitting threes? And then here's the thing: if they're very 3-point dependent, both of them. I'll say that Big T's a better passer, but they're very big three dependent on like if they are going to hit those shots. But like Big Z's a better defender. It's not even close. Maybe a better shot blocker, I would say.
Better
And I think
defender,
better defender. It changes things.
a way better defender. I think the hope is that Tomislav's value on the defensive end comes from his rebounding, but Big Z, his rebounding rates are way ahead of Tomislav's this year.
Hmm.
So I kind of have alluded to this. I just think Zvonimir is the better player right now, and that's kind of crazy because he's crazy, and because Tomislav was the second best player on this team a year ago. Tomislav is not the same guy. And part of it might be what's around him this year. There's better players. Like this is a better roster than they were trying to play a year ago. Humrickhouse is in a smaller role because this team's better. Tomislav, I think, is trending toward a smaller role because this team is better. And I'm not advocating for change here. I think there will be Tomislav nights and Zvonimir nights. But what I will say this, I think it's going to be Zvonimir who's deciding whose night it is. Like if Zvonimir checks in 4 minutes in and is great, it should be his Zvonimir night. He's a better rebounder. He's a rim protector. T is not at all. They're both great shooters. Like the one sell here on Tomislav over Zvonimir to be two sells. The important sell is he's a better passer. They don't even use T's passing.
Mhm.
You don't need his passing when you're playing Keaton and Kylin and Merck together. He's standing in the corner.
Right.
So if you're going to put the Visich brother in the corner, they're both great shooters. Give me the one that defense and rebound comes with it. Now, the problem with that is that Zvonimir is a clinically insane person.
Hmm.
Did you see him after this game?
Yes.
They grabbed the trophy and they're giving it to the whole team, and everyone's just around like smiling happy. We just beat our rival by 40. And Zvonimir just starts screaming, break it, break it. It's this enormous trophy. There's media members just filming him. And Zvonimir is just screaming, break the trophy.
Yeah.
And then after they take the picture, he goes with T and puts his arm around T. And literally, you can see him tell his brother, he goes, let's pretend to throw this in the stands.
Yeah. He also went IG live after the game.
He's a pure, unadulterated psychopath
Yeah.
who's
It's
giving the best
all you
minutes of
gotta
his
do is
career.
harness it. It's like it's a game to game thing, right? Like it's his dickheadness helped this game. Nebraska, it hurt.
Yeah. And I
But
I guess Brad's just gonna have to figure that out game by game. Like that's the story. It's on Brad to figure it out.
yeah. Or just temper it, find a way to temper it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Um, NCAA tournament time. This is probably the only time I'm going to say this because I don't want to have this combo every single game. But bank this in the back of your mind. NCAA tournament time. They need Zvonimir to be good every game.
Yes.
Exponentially higher ceiling with this team if it's Zvonimir on the court and not T to me.
Yeah. I think I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I felt that way just about Big T in general, but with Big Z doing this, then yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
fairly easy question.
Just such an impact defender. And they're still going to split minutes. I would just like, I think I'd love, like, in a hypothetical national championship game, I think I would want Big Z playing like 25 minutes and not 16. I think that
Yeah.
would mean really good things for Illinois, but they gotta get good Z. That
Yeah,
seems like a
because
dice
I was
roll.
about to say him in that level of a high leverage game could be so scary but so good.
Well,
It's one way or the other.
if you do look through here, I mean, his stinkers: Alabama, terrible; UConn, terrible. Although he did have 5 blocks against UConn. Tennessee, terrible. Nebraska on the road to, like, the one good game he had against quality opponent was Texas Tech.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll monitor this, but this was a great one against Missouri if you consider them a quality opponent. Um, we've done Keaton, we've done Andre, we've done the Visiches. What'd you think from your guy Merck? You've been a Merck antagonist at points this year. This was a quieter Merck night, I thought. You probably liked that.
Yeah, it was. I think it was quiet, but it was also productive. He was able to, mix in some passing. He did the rebounding thing. I got scared, and I made a note of it. I was like, "Oh God, he's about to end up in Brad's doghouse." I think he took like a weird early shot clock, like mid-range baseline jumper with like 11 minutes left, and I was like, "Oh no, here we go." Luckily, I think Kylin tipped it out to Keaton maybe for a three or somebody for a three. I think he forgot about it. But right when I saw the shot attempt, I wish there was a camera on Brad because it was like some damn near deep two early shot clock from Merck for no reason. I was like, oh no, here we go. But look, I said that, in this game, Merck is one of the main tone setters for this team. Like, not best, but like if Merck is productive and playing hard, playing well, not being just completely loosey goosey with the ball. I mean, he did have 3 turnovers, but I'm fine with that. I didn't think he was out of control in this basketball game. Um, it just helps his team exponentially
Yeah.
because
What?
like he's one of the best players obviously on this Illinois team, and unfortunately, it seems he's in a spot where like Brad will take him out if he's not doing the right things. So like you want him just doing the right things and to stay in this game. Like he has to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I had to look up to make sure I was just looking at the right play. Big Z is a hilarious basketball player.
Why?
Just like every shot block he has is like he has the ability to get a technical foul. And I
Uh-huh.
know that Underwood and the staff say that to him, but he just doesn't care. Says like, "Oh, no English."
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
What a
much.
guy.
Pretty much. Um, what about the Joker shot? He hit the Nikola Jokic just complete turnaround shot clock beater from the baseline. I loved that. I love everything Merck does. Were you like, this is some bullshit?
I mean, it was some Merc shit, but like he hit it, so who cares?
Merc shit goes in, dog.
Yeah, that Merc is he's a erratically in control basketball player, and it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it he's chaotic good, I think.
Yeah, it's like it's yeah, it's chaotic good.
He's chaotic good, and Zvonimir's probably chaotic evil.
Yes, that's what and they're the Chaos Brothers.
Yeah, and that works. That's okay.
Yeah.
Um, I'm doing an exercise right now. It dawned on me, I was debating Purdue fans on this at halftime, classic me. It dawned on me that I think I would take Illinois' fifth, sixth, seventh guy over any other team's fifth, sixth, seventh guy in the country, including Michigan and including Purdue, who's obviously in the same tier at the top of the league, too. Do you agree with me on that?
Who's the fifth guy?
See, that's why I'm interested in the fifth, sixth, seventh. Who the hell is the fifth guy? The fifth guy on Illinois is not that far off the first guy.
Let's see. Is a fifth guy Big T?
It's either Merck or Big T or I mean Kylin's been so good. I don't think it can be Kylin. So yeah, call it Big T this year. Zvonimir sixth and Humrizzi seven.
Yeah, I looked at. I don't think it's ever been a talent issue for Illinois. It's about putting it together and making it work. It's really all it's about. They're one of the more talented teams in the country.
Yeah, but why this year's team just feels different, doesn't it, or no?
Like, like more, what, just better, like more talented is what you're saying?
See, I thought last year they were really talented too. This year's team is better.
Were
I
they all that talented last year?
had two first round picks.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like talked about like whole picture. Like what Ben Rickhouse was what the
Yeah, he shouldn't have been. They should have stopped dicking around. Like they had Merez, Trey White, Tomislav, Kylin, and two first round picks.
yeah, true.
That
But
team's extremely talented.
yeah, which is that's Brad Underwood teams. They're always talented. They never really have a talent issue.
But why is this year's team different? Because to me, they're different. Or do you not think they're different?
I think they well, I'm
I
trying to
have an
think.
answer. I think they're different.
I just think they have more talent than last year.
I mean, sure, marginally so. And that's assuming like, okay, Keaton's a lottery pick and Kasparis
I
and
mean, Keaton is better than Kasparis.
eh,
Keaton is better than
might
Kasparis.
be a better player. The numbers aren't that different.
F them numbers.
Okay. I would take Keaton for sure too. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but
Keaton is better than Kasparis.
okay. So you just think it's talent. You think that's the difference. This team is more talented. It's still all the same questions as last year's team. They're just more talented.
I think so.
All right. Yeah, I view it very differently than you.
I mean, last year's team could have been more talented, but like also the talented players you're naming had like 10 DNPs on the year. So like, how's the talent actually work out? Trey White should be a part of that talent of last year's team, but like
Well,
he,
that's because last year's team hated each other actively.
so this is because the vibes are good.
What'd you say?
So this team is the vibes are just better.
Vibes are better. I mean, yeah, I think it's the buddy system this year. Last year
Yeah.
there weren't a lot of buddies,
It's also probably fun. It's a lot funner to play with Keaton than it is to play with Kasparis.
for sure.
Like I'm not trying to watch 40 minutes of weak ass step backs and forearm pain and turning the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, if you want that, Andre will still do it, but now they
Right.
go to it less, right? Yeah. Um, no, I think there's a buddy system. I think T and Z are buddies. They'll keep each other happy,
Mm.
and you could probably lump Merck in with those guys. I think Kylin and Andre are buddies. They'll keep each other happy. I think Keaton, he's probably like him and Brandon Lee, to be honest. Ben and Jake Davis are certainly buddies. Like there's a buddy system here. Everybody's got like a pal that'll like, hey, you okay? You happy? You feeling good? Like everything's
Everyone good?
yeah. I think I don't know. I trust the chemistry more, and more importantly, what I was trying to get at. I don't think this is just we're so much more talented. I think last year's team was Final Four talented too. This year's team is better, marginally more talented, sure. Um, they've got a guy that's an all timer. And if you want to frame that as Keaton's more talented than Kasparis, fine. It certainly wasn't viewed like that when they arrived in Champaign. To me, it's Keaton's poise and IQ. There's a level of sanity to how he is wired. Like, have you ever seen him? Does he even show emotion?
Keaton?
Yeah.
No. He's just calm at all time, calm and in control.
He's so steady.
Yeah.
And I want you to think about what we're saying. A Brad Underwood freshman point guard is calm and steady and in control.
Didn't think that was possible.
Like even the best Illinois players under Brad have been kind of like erratic in chaotic ways.
True.
And Keaton, for the first time, I think since Io, truly, and Brad compared him to Io. Maybe we should have listened. For the first time since Io, they have a guy that he's not phased and he never does the wrong thing. And it can be craziness around him. Big Z and Merck can be in the stands. Kylin can be with say, like this team can lose their minds. Ben Humrickhouse can go get married. And Keaton's just going to be like, I'll just kick. You'll be wide open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really invested in that. I want to buy that as like a winning formula, you know?
Yeah, no, I think it is a winning formula. And it's really that's what it's about for me with this Illinois team. It's like they need to they need to make this repeatable because it is repeatable. And they need to be able to harness the play and the level and the defensive intensity and everything about the passing, the ball movement, and just it's repeatable, but they just got to make it happen.
Yeah. I think it's only a matter of time.
Which that's how you really get a vibe check on where people are at on Illinois. Do you think they can do it?
I think it's only a matter of time. I do. Um, on the idea of repeatable, is the way they built this roster repeatable?
It depends. Depends. Do you have a? It's about getting a Keaton. That's what
So
it is.
you're kind of going. So Brad deserves all this credit for finding and landing him and developing him and now leaning more into it, all these things.
Hmm.
Like you could tell me that Brad in April of last year knew Keaton would be this good, and I would believe you and be like, Brad's coach of the year.
Hmm.
What a find by him.
Right.
Truly insane. Is there any world Brad got really, really, really lucky with that?
With Keaton?
Yeah. Like, wasn't Brad's idea of this team more so like, oh, Petro's our Kasparis replaced? Like, I know how much Petro's getting paid.
Yeah, I mean,
I know how
look,
much Keaton's getting paid.
can I do the cop out answer?
It doesn't matter.
Who cares if it was luck?
But
There's
on the idea of repeatable,
people. Uh, I think that seeing how Keaton plays and seeing what he does, the thing that would make it good or would make me feel good, maybe they don't get someone as good as Keaton, but maybe he realizes to your point, like having someone who's a little bit calm, like more calm, steady, poised, skilled, like get that type of player instead of like, you know, Curbelo brained, Jay Nets built point guards. Like get more point guards that are a little bit more of the mindset of a Keaton Waggler.
It truly doesn't matter, and I like the way they're recruiting, right? I like Lucas Murillo a lot. Like they got some guys coming in that I think are going to be really good. So
Hmm.
I just it's kind of one of those like it's such a unique story of how Keaton is becoming what he is right now. And look, I go back to my Burke comp. Nobody knew Trey Burke was going to be that good. Dude, he was committed to Penn State. He was a three-star. Like Michigan thought Carlton Brundage was better than him until week 2 of practice, and then you're like, oh shit. So like sometimes there's a lot of luck involved in this. I guess I'm kind of fascinated in that side of this. Like, did Brad really know this was this? Or did he show up thinking like, oh, we got the Balkan 22-year-old guy. And then like one practice in, it was like, oh my God, Keaton's busting Petro's ass right now.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
It doesn't, but which one do you think it is? I'm just curious. It
Oh,
doesn't.
I think it's that there's I don't think that he I think he knew that Keaton was good, but this team was built to be Balkan based, Balkan driven.
Yeah.
Like Kyle, honestly, more like so Kylin, Big T, Andre.
Yeah.
And then he was like, wait, oh, Keaton.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of where, like, I kind of alluded to it. I've been told numbers on what these guys are making. I think a lot of Illinois fans would be surprised if they heard the numbers on who's making what on this team.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's the guys they spent the most on are not the most important pieces of this team. And that's really
Right.
fascinating to me, you know?
Yeah. That thing I think it's honestly it's a good formula for a really good team if you can, saying get some bargain buys in there
Right. For sure.
by finding a Keaton Waggler.
For sure. Okay, other quick notes. The bench shooters, a lot of them in this game, which ties directly to Andre's injury in the first half. But they made a big run during that stretch of this game. Ben Rickhouse, 23 minutes, 9 points, 3 for 5 from three. Jake Davis, 3 points in 19 minutes, 1 for 4 from three. If you kind of lump them together, obviously they're two different guys, but I kind of just lump them together. Basically 42 minutes, 12 points, 4 for 9 from three.
Mm.
You're pretty happy with that. And again, I just think their presence on the floor makes life so easy for Keaton to go off and for Merck to get involved and all those things. What'd you see from their minutes? Because there was more of those two together on the floor than I think I've ever seen in this game. And I think
Mm.
Kai from Three Man Weave even tweeted, "I can't believe Jake Davis plays for this Illinois team." So, what'd you see from those two? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
I did. I think that, when you look at it profile wise for this Missouri team, they are one of the worst defensive teams when it comes to defending the three ball. So I think having guys that have that versatility, honestly, just in general, I thought Illinois was amazing at making the extra pass in this basketball game. And it wasn't just because of Keaton. I'm talking about like even I saw Big Z make a one more to the corner. I've never seen a Z one more in my life. He's not team one more. He's team get it up, step back
Well,
himself.
it depends on where he's at. He certainly has asked for one more in a couple environments.
On the basketball court, never a one more guy.
Never a one more
Never.
guy. Yeah.
You might as well go up. Honestly, I'm surprised that the one more was even caught because he could have just went to the offensive glass when Zonovan touched the basketball. But there was just really good ball movement, ability to make the extra pass. They have a bunch of plus passes, like you said, and they love the scapegoat, my guy, Humrick Gauss. Congratulations on your nuptials. But like he is a guy that knocks down shots at a high clip. And Jake
Yeah.
Davis is known as a shooter. So like having those guys on the floor with passing, make the right play, demon savant, Keaton Waggler, it's the perfect setup.
Yeah, I just continue to reiterate how much I like the way the ball moves when one of those guys is on the floor. Now I don't know that I need two of them together unless if it's the two of them with Keaton and Merck, I love it. Give me Keaton, Merck, a center, and then Humrickhouse and Davis. Love it. If it's any other kind, like if Kylin's in there or Andre's in there with those two, then you start to lose me a little bit. But if it's literally just going to be Keaton make the play, surrounded by two shooters, a center, and Merck, super in on that. Think it can work. I like those minutes. I don't think it's a coincidence they ran away with it. Jake Davis just needs to learn a lesson I learned about 11 years ago. Uh, we never go inside the arc, big dog. Don't go inside the arc. That layup attempt before half, that's on him for going inside the 3-point line.
Brad's telling him to
No,
though.
no, 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 no.
No, no.
Just stand in the corner, hands up. Okay?
Hands up, shoot.
I promise you, you'll be infinitely more helpful to your team in any moment if you're just standing in the corner, hands up. That's what I learned. That layup attempt was ugly.
Yeah, just shoot. Just shoot.
It's a great pass from Keaton again.
It was.
You bored?
No, not at all.
How much you hate this team?
I don't hate it at all. I don't hate it at all. This team will be frustrating to me.
He hates this team, y'all.
I don't hate this
He
team.
hates this team.
I
It's
don't hate
so
this team.
funny.
I just don't get on these videos immediately afterwards and go, Keaton Waggler's my favorite player to watch in the country. He's the most exciting player in the country.
He
Like, come
just
on,
you're
man.
so tight.
It's ridiculous. It's
I
ridiculous.
think he's great.
I know, and that's fine. Just say that. Just say he's great. He's amazing. You don't got to go like to that ultimate, just like
You're really into like turnover prone guys up five on Abilene Christian. I get it. I like 43-point blowout winners.
who's that? A five on Abilene Christian.
Devonta. That's your boy you're talking about, right? That was dogfight last night.
It was Eastern Washington last night.
Oh, my bad. Excuse
Triple
me.
double.
Yeah. Impressive.
No, we don't even got to do this.
What?
Who you taking, DeBonsa or Wagler?
In the NBA draft or trying to win a
And
national championship?
both.
In the NBA draft, I would take Devonta.
And win a national championship, you would take Wagler? Holy shit, you love Illinois.
I'd have to think about it. I'd really,
Uh,
truly have to think about it. I think this kid is unbelievable.
Both can be true.
I think he drives winning more than every other point guard in the country except for one.
See, it's crazy because I thought I loved Wagler,
Yeah, you
but I
don't.
don't like you.
No, you don't like anyone on this team the way I do.
I do like, see, this is the thing because
You like
I don't
Andre
take,
more than I do.
huh?
You like
Yeah,
Andre
I like Andre more than you do.
a lot more.
You do the Andre scapegoat thing. Like it's Andre's fault.
It's there. Well, there's no fault. He was great in this game.
But like they're better without
That
him, in
held
your
true.
opinion.
That held true again in this game.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I like Keaton, but because I'm not picking Keaton over AJ DeBonsa, I hate this team.
That's not what I said.
Oh,
We I said you hate this team long before you prompted the Devonta prompt.
I do not hate this
You're
basketball
bored.
team.
You're yawning. I get it. It's tough.
I don't hate this basketball team. I just know like this is it's a long year, man. And we always it's
This isn't the same because
yes,
they have Keaton.
last time it wasn't. It's always the same. It
It's
is
not the same.
until it's proven not the same. Then I will always say it's going to end up
Open
the
your
same.
eyes, big dog. Did we
It's going to
not
end up the
watch
same.
this?
It's going to end up the same probably. I hope it doesn't. It shouldn't. It should not.
It won't.
I hope it
Not
doesn't.
if Keaton is who I believe he is. It's not going to. If he, I guess if he's who you think he is, it will be the same. But you just said he's not the same. You said he's better than Casper is.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So
for
why would
sure.
it be the same?
I'm not saying this is like the same basketball team. I'm just saying like we do this all the time. We
I don't.
come away feeling better about Illinois. Now it's Final Four talk.
I don't
Like
do this all the time.
you don't. I'm projecting everybody else does though all the time.
I've picked one Illinois team to a Final Four in the 4 years we've done this. It's the team that made the Elite Eight. And hand up, I was wrong. I kept picking against UConn, but that team was Final Four caliber.
That's fair. That's true. This team is Final Four caliber.
1000%. And the more they lean into Keaton, they're national title caliber, not just Final Four caliber.
I think they're Final Four caliber.
Hmm.
I just don't think they're gonna make it
Okay.
because too much uncertainty.
Okay. It's a fair take.
Keaton's not uncertain. That's amazing. Keaton's Keaton
The more and more, this is a very good sign that they leaned this heavily into him in this game. It's a
for sure.
very good sign that they are figuring that out, and it's not a coincidence they beat Missouri by as much as they did.
For sure. Also, like he played well in the Nebraska game. I was gonna say like there's also a correlation between like his worst games are losses.
100%. Yeah. I mean, the less involved Keaton is, the worse this team will be forever.
Right. So just playing, Brad. You're good.
Yep. Um, Never forget the first person who said Jace Richardson needed to be the guy too.
Yeah, that was you.
If that's the comp we're going with. Like every now and then I get an itch on something like this, man.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, he's 6'6" Jace.
Can I make one more passionate Illinois pitch for you?
Sure.
Can I Ken Palm player comp this entire team for you?
Please.
So I have handcrafted one Ken Palm player comp from Ken Palm's most similar players list for each of the top 7 players on this team. I want you to close your eyes and imagine that the 7 players I'm about to say are on a team together and tell me how far you think that team would advance this season.
Okay.
Aaron Harrison,
Mm.
Chase Hunter from Clemson, Dwayne Bacon,
Ooh.
Georges Niang,
Ooh. Is Andre Bacon?
Luke Cornett, and Jay Huff at the 5. Duncan Robinson, 7th guy.
Yeah, that team could win a national title.
It's a good team.
It's a good team.
Waggler's Harrison, also Jordan Poole, but Aaron Harrison. Kylin is Chase Hunter. Andre is Dwayne Bacon. Merck is Georges Niang. Tomislav is Cornett. Z is Jay Huff. Humrizzi is Duncan.
That's crazy that wait, was it Big T or Big Z that's J Huff?
Big Z is Jay Huff.
Big Z. Okay, that makes yeah, that's if I could put a sane person's brain in a body, then yeah, that would be J Huff.
Can I give you the full Keaton comps real quick?
Of course.
I was struggling to pick Aaron Harrison or somebody else. A lot of, dare I say, Cart, a lot of winners on this list.
Mm.
Aaron Harrison, Shelvin Mack, Jared Butler. Those 3 guys made a national championship game. Fletcher Lawyer made a national championship game. Jordan Poole made a national championship game. Trey Alexander did not make a national championship game.
Damn, Trey. Trey should have made one.
Duron Lamb, national champion. Dog, 7 of Keaton's 10 comps made a national championship game in college.
That's crazy, actually.
I love this kid.
It's fire. Cold.
Yeah, but he's not AJ DeBonsa, so. Like, I can't, I just come out here excited and you're like, well, he's not AJ.
Because you said he's the most exciting player in the country.
For me, he's the most enjoyable
Okay.
player to watch besides Braden Smith.
And I was just following it up with I just wanted to double check that that was your most exciting player to watch in the country.
Let's do a quick fact check on this. Give me your five most you are most excited to watch this player any given night in college basketball. Give me your top five. Doesn't mean best because you hate watching Cam Boozer. How excited do you get to watch this player?
I've really lost my excitement for watching college basketball.
Is that it seems to happen every Illinois video.
I just watch it.
We do eight
I
hours in a
just
day. You lose your love when we start to talk my Illini.
'cause I can't do it, man.
You can sub
Can't
out.
I can't do it. I don't know. I got figured out with this basketball team. I just it's we do this.
We do
Always do
what?
this.
We do what?
We do this. We do like, oh, they're back. Final Four talk. It's great. Here we go. Illinois. When I want to protect myself. I want to protect myself. This is an inconsistent basketball team. I love their ceiling. It's amazing. Can we do this more often?
Okay, inconsistent basketball team. What if I told you I have them dialed though? What if I told you I got this team figured out and I'm telling you it's a Final Four year? Because
Is
I
that
I knew the Nebraska loss was coming. I knew they were about to smack Missouri. Like I've been I think I got the Tennessee game wrong. Other than that, I've been dialed this year.
you have been dialed?
I think I know this team. I think Merck is like Banks. They're wired the same. And Keaton is very Murph like.
This team is nasty.
Let's just wrap, man. I'm
Well,
trying. I am trying, Illini.
I'm with you. It's not fair. I get put in this spot.
What's fine?
If I don't feel the same about Illinois that you do, it's I hate Illinois.
That's not what I'm saying. I don't know why
You
it
said
can't
I hate
be
this
all.
team.
I don't know why we can't ride the waves when they're up high. We don't have to talk about like, oh, remember
That's true.
there's a
That's true.
negative wave even though we beat Missouri by 43.
That's true. We're not staying in the moment. We're not staying in the moment.
Lost to Dan Hurley, Fred Hoiberg, and Nate Oates this year. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Why just do this? Do this all the time.
They did.
Do it all the time.
If Keaton is the primary, they will.
Okay. Promise.
That's a promise.
Okay. Was he the primary against Nebraska?
That defense is so difficult to scheme for. It's hard to call it that. He was involved a lot. He played 40 minutes, obviously. Thought he was brilliant. 10 assists. But I think they needed Keaton to be off ball against that zone. They needed him being one of the shooters, and he still had 10 assists.
Mhm.
And it didn't really work for them to have him on ball against that zone if you're playing Andre with him.
Got it. Does Missouri stink?
Terrible.
Okay.
Really, really disgustingly terrible. But we don't have to talk about that.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know.
We can if you want to. They're bad.
They are bad.
Real bad.
They are bad. Also, you know what this is too?
What?
Because you are the fan of the current best team in college basketball,
Uh-huh.
nothing impresses you unless it's a 40 to 30 point victory.
Dog, a 40 plus point win gets my attention.
That's all that's what you need.
Huge attention from me. 100%.
As it should.
Yeah.
Wish I could do that.
I am hard.
That's insane. But I know it's true. Pause.
Mhm. Now, all of that said, I feel like I've made my case. Can I do the me thing where I do float a potential issue arising?
Sure.
One thing that stood out a little bit in this game to me. Do you have any guess what it might be or no?
Mm, Kylin?
There's been a string of interesting Kylin games
Hmm.
mixed in with some really great performances in their losses. He had 20 against Nebraska. He had 25 against UConn, was the only guy hooping. He had 22 against Alabama, willed them to staying in that game. But 6 points against Missouri in a win, 4 points against Ohio State in a win, 15 against Tennessee was good, six against Rio Grande Valley. He's been in single digits in three of their last six as they start to pivot to Keaton.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a direct correlation of Keaton having the ball more than Kylin, really what it is. And I think that's going to be a part of it. And I think that Kylin obviously is just kind of coming into more of a different role than was at the start of the year. And there's going to be an emphasis on him probably being a guy that can knock down shots off a spot up. And, hopefully he can do that. I know his 3-point percentage has been very up and down throughout the year, throughout his career too, as well. So you just want to make sure that he's able to knock down those shots. Yeah, but I think that, for Kylin, because the ball's in Keaton's hands more, just is you're not asking as much of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. How do you think Kylan feels about
I don't I you know what? I think Kylin wants to win, and I think that he knows that this is helping, but there is definitely a part of it that he probably is like, um, I kind of thought this was gonna be me doing this.
So Kylan also, he's been such a leader for this group. Remember, he was the first person out loud in the offseason saying Keaton will be an all-time great. He's
Hmm.
one of the best players I've hooped with. So if there was anyone on this team who I think would like appreciate Keaton's emergence, it would be Kylan. In a lot of ways, I feel like Kylan is Keaton's vet. Like
Hmm.
that's my rook. I got him. I'm gonna take care of him. Um, I think very directly one for one, though, the more they lean into Keaton as the full time point guard, it puts Kylin in a weird spot. Because Kylin is still shooting 30% from three, a year after shooting 24% from three. If this becomes, hey, Keaton's our pick and roll guy, you go play off ball. That's not doing what Kylin does well right now,
Hmm.
which is probably going to lead to some quiet bad nights. And as those stack up, I am going to monitor how Kylin handles that, is all I'm saying. As long as the team wins, I'm sure it's probably fine. But he had two fouls in the first half. That was part of it in this game. Only played 23 minutes. Just felt, even when the team was rolling in the second half and everybody got involved, Kylin was kind of noticeably absent to me.
Yeah, and I think that there's gonna be. I think it'll be more so like we get a Kylan game when things aren't going well. If there is a situation where things are stagnant, that situation that might never arise, and Keaton maybe not playing his best, you can shift to other options on this basketball team.
So basically, if we play bad, we'll just let Kylin and Andre rock.
If we need to zig because the zag isn't working, or vice versa, yeah, you go to those other options.
Yeah, okay. Trying to think of a good comp, like a metaphor. Just like what's your favorite restaurant?
You know what? You're gonna think I'm lying. I don't know if I have a favorite restaurant. Let's just say Ocean Prime,
See, I know nothing about Ocean Prime. Can you give me like a fast
Applebee's,
food? Some
Applebee's,
Applebee's. Too big of a menu. Need a more
oh,
consolidated.
Chipotle.
I don't see. I don't know if that works for me either.
What are you looking for right now? Like small menu place,
Favorite pizza place? You got a favorite pizza place?
a chain pizza place,
You're not really
Jets.
a pizza guy, are you?
Yeah, I love pizza. Jets.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Jets.
Hmm.
So our pizza at Jets,
Hmm.
that's what we're known for.
Right.
Pizza's the star of the show.
Hmm.
Pizza's great. Our pizza, we'll put it up there with anybody. Our pizza's great.
Yep.
If for some reason our pizza isn't great one day,
Hmm.
We also make wings.
Yeah.
So like on those days where like our pizza's just shit at Jets Pizza, try our wings.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, they actually have a pretty solid antipasto salad.
Yeah, the wings are not good though. The wings are definitively worse than the pizza. So like it's great to acknowledge that they have wings. It's Jets Pizza, and guess what? The pizza's never bad. The pizza is always good. It's their pizza. That's Kylin. He's my pizza. He's my little.
I thought Keaton was the pizza.
Yeah, that sorry. Got the vet confused with the rook.
No, I got you. And also, I didn't know if like wings was actually like another metaphor for the fact that it's the wings on this Illinois team that you don't want to shift to.
You want to wrap this?
I think so. I think so. And look, I'm gonna go hand up here. If I'm ruining this Illinois recap, I really apologize. Y'all beat the dog shit out them boys, and y'all look like one of the best teams in the country. I am protecting myself because, at its core, I've said it many times before, I'm a bitch, right? I don't like really getting myself in situations where I get my hopes up to get let down. So I'm just gonna monitor, I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna enjoy. This version of Illinois is disgusting. Do this version more.
I am fully exposing myself, ready and willing for Keaton Waggler to break my heart.
He won't. That's a great bet to make.
Mary F. Kill, Keaton Waggler, Andrei Stojakovic, Kylin Boswell? No, Merck. Keaton, Andre, Merck, Mary F. Kill.
Think I'm gonna stay single.
You're not, oh man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just rock out loner.
Such an obvious answer to that.
Is there?
Merry Christmas, Illinois fans.